Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the new SBC Curtis Jones to review today. So we're taking a look at a card that is 6'1", high work rates, right-footed, 4-star skills, and a 4-star weak foot. Now guys, I'm gonna mention something really quickly with this card, okay? The reason why I think it makes the most sense to choose the center mid version of this card is because of the body type that he has, right? So the body type that he has does not guarantee fast dribbling with the card, right? So if you take a look, and this is in regards to him being a left mid because he's an attacking oriented player, high and average plus body type, right? So that with the left mid version of the card, there's no guarantee that the dribbling is going to be very good regardless of the dribbling stats that he actually has, because if you gave this card a marksman chemistry style, he definitely looks really cool, but he looks really cool more in regards to him being a fun oriented card. But the center mid, however, that body type is super ideal to have in the center mid position with the dribbling stats that this card actually has, right? So that's the variable that I was considering when looking at him, because he is 4-star with a big height and a big body type. So right away I can use him in the center back position, CDM position, center mid position. It doesn't really matter as long as I can get him on 10 chemistry with the shadow chemistry style because of the boost that he's given in multiple areas, right? When we give him the boost with the shadow chemistry style, we're going to be taking a look at the actual stats. He has the flare trait in game. In games, he's got 85 acceleration with 83 sprint speed. So if you take a look at the card with the shadow chemistry style, we're working with a 95-93, and we're working with very good defensive stats while also being very good at dribbling with the ball. Considering the height, I really hope he has sharp dribbling, because if he doesn't have sharp dribbling, I may have to give him an engine chemistry style. Because here's the thing with this card, right? If we take a look at his stats, if you were to give him an engine chemistry style as one of your center mids in a 5-3-2 formation, right? It looks amazing, right? Because we're giving him the dribbling boost. We're working with the height that he has. He has a very solid attacking and defensive presence, right? But I want to give him the shadow because that way I want to test out his dribbling. I really hope that he has sharp dribbling, man. I really do. But with shooting, he's got 85, 82, 91 shot power, and 90 long shots, while also having 84 composure, which is very good for a midfielder, especially the 91 shot power, 90 long shots part, okay? With passing on the card, he's got 96 short passing with 88 long passing, 88 curve at 93 vision. So his passing is great considering he also has that 4-star weak foot. Dribbling will be testing out in game with the base card stats being in the mid 80s, which again is great for a midfielder, great for a center back as well if you really want to use them there. Defensive stats are being significantly improved with the shadow chemistry style, which, you know, suggests more to use him in the CDM center mid position mostly, right? Obviously. With his physical stats, he's got 82 for strength, 91 aggression as well, right? 91 aggression with 90 stamina while having that body type and pace, right? So a lot of very interesting variables to work with when it comes to this card in your team. So with center mids, I usually like to use either the 5-3-2 or the 4-4-2, and we force a certain instruction out of him, and it is going to be the get forward instruction, right? So get forward will allow me to see what he's like attacking presence-wise, and we're going to be able to see what he's like pushing back defensively, because get forward doesn't mean don't ever come back in defense, right? So hopefully he has that base characteristics similar to Bruno Fernandes, Ronaldo Sanchez, where they aggressively push back into the defensive areas to block that midfield position as much as possible. Like I said, this card looks really cool for what it is. We're going to go ahead and see how he performs in game and whether or not he's going to be only for Sentimental FC or he's actually a very solid card, because cards like this year are very hyped, you know, like the Gravenberch card, the Curtis Jones card, you know, just these tall guys that could be able to dribble across the pitch while being attacking and defensive oriented. Roberto Firmino is like similar in that regard too, right? So we'll see what he's like in game, guys. Okay, so this guy has the 94 R9. Wow. He's got the Dembele chilling in his team too. I like it. I like it. Very nice. Oh, please have good dribbling. Please have good dribbling. Let's see. Okay, good. His dribbling is good, guys. You don't have to improve it. Let's go! You don't have to improve it. It's obviously not super responsive, but it's not like every single time, you know? So that's good. I like the positioning. I like the movement so far. Oh, good interception right there. Nicely done. Well positioned to mark that guy. Let's take that. First time pass. Through ball pass across. Nicely done. Well-weighted passes, man. Let's go. I think he'll be dope in that center mid position, man, honestly. Even as a CDM, pushing forward here. We're going to try a shot across goal. Not bad. The reason why I tried that right away, ooh, great interception. The reason why I tried that right away is because when it comes off of that bounce a certain way, the way that the player takes that strike on the volley is really, really nice. Gonna test out his dribbling here under pressure. Nice, beautiful stuff. Get that driven. Little body feint. He just, I think he couldn't switch or something, and he was trying to go into the defensive area. He's like, wait, I can't do it. Oh, man. You can see, guys, that he takes those really responsive touches when he's under pressure, which is very, very important. I'm going to wait this pass right here, see what he does here. Oh, I try to work that space to the guy in the middle there as quickly as we could. Yeah, really responsive dribbling. Considering the height and body type that he has, guys, it's going to be nice, man. Oh, he could do a turnaround pass like that? Okay. Let's go. Turnaround passes are not like high percentage passes. So it's good that he takes a really good one there. Well done. We're going to work the space here. Selective attacking AI. That's good, man. You know what, guys? 5-3-2. This guy could be really sick. Or a 5-2-1-2. Not a bad strike. It doesn't come off with like this sort of power behind it, but it's not bad at all. Angled run. Okay, so he doesn't fully commit it. You can see that. Normally with a player who might be like a high medium or something, they will commit that angled run immediately. He feels more, I would say, balanced. He's definitely not an aggressive attacker by any means. I even have him on the get forward, and he doesn't really push up as much. He'll only push up in the obvious spaces, like maybe right here, you see? But he doesn't aggressively push that small little bit of space right there. He's more conservative. This guy might stop playing, so... but it's just very obvious things you can work with when it comes to a card like this. So if you want him to be more aggressive in those types of spaces, you might have to force the long ball instruction out of the card for those types of things, right? Okay, guys, so we're going to be trying out something different now. So we're going to have the left wing back and the right wing back to join the attack, but we're going to have Curtis Jones playing as one of these center mids as well because of the cover wing instruction, just in case the wingers do progress forward. Because he doesn't have this aggressive attacking AI by any means, I didn't notice him really pushing the space unless I really forced it out of him. You might want to force it out of him with a long ball tactic, but from base characteristics, guys, he just seems like a very balanced midfielder to have playing through the center mid or CDM position, right? So don't expect him to be an aggressive player unless you really force it out of him. I have the get forward instruction out of the card, and he still didn't really aggressively push. So I wanted to test him out in the 5-3-2 or the 5-2-1-2 to see if that would change anything. But we do have him on bounce with 5 width, 6 for players in the box, press after possession, loss on 5, and then 7 for depth. So yeah, we'll see how he plays with this. Like I said, guys, you can see that his dribbling is not like super emphasized, right? Like he takes those quick, sharp touches considering the height that he has, which is dope. See, like in those obvious spaces, he'll make those runs, obviously, right? Like you can see it in that situation right there. Because the space is like clear as day, right? I'll tell you guys this right now, he gives me like really huge like Gravenberch vibes. Like no word of a lie. Open in the side. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful finish. Look at that. Sharp touches, right? Sharp touches. Nice little shot across goal. He definitely works better in the 5-2-1-2. I like him in this formation. Guys, I'll be honest with you, man. I think the card is really cool so far. I really like him playing in the center mid position. He's pretty dope. Mostly in this 5-2-1-2, I would say. But we'll see what's up. Yeah, he involves himself in the attack more with the 5-2-1-2 for sure. Let's go, Curtis. Heel to heel. Go backwards for the heel to heel. Shot cancel. Shot cancel. Heel to heel again. Shot cancel again. Beautiful. Let's go. Well done, man. Great little goal right there. I like him a lot in the 5-2-2, guys. I think he moves across the pitch really, really nicely. I am noticing, guys, that he doesn't have that super aggressive defensive thing like, you know, Bruno Fernandes and Ronaldo Sanchez. So that is something that you have to take into consideration when using this card. But he's still a very, very nice card to have in that midfield because he has that selective attacking AI, right? So if he sees space that's very obvious to utilize in that center mid position, he will definitely go into it, which is pretty cool. Like right here, probably, right? Yeah, so in a 5-2-2, you'll notice that more with a card like this, right? First time strike. Look at that. Look at that, dude. Nice, man. See, selective. He doesn't overcommit it, man. It's really good. I like players like this in the center mid position, man. I'm telling you guys. Oh my god. This card is sick to use, man. I'm enjoying him a lot right now. You see how he doesn't have that aggressive defensive AI thing? That's what I'm saying, right? That's a noticeable thing for sure, playing in the midfield position. So it is something that you have to like drag into it. But guys, it's not like a huge deal, obviously. It just, for the full meta concept, it's obviously very helpful, and that's why Bruno is Bruno in this game. But yeah, you could definitely work with that. It's one of those players you have to just drag into those positions, right? Open at the top, heel to heel, touch, body feint, shot cancel, ball roll, finesse. You have to do the ball roll against the goalkeeper at that moment. If he's pushing against you, you just have to. It's either that or a body feint, right? Alright guys, so final verdict on the Curtis Jones card. So let's talk about a few things with the card. So one of the main things I wanted to test out with him is his dribbling and whether or not his emphasis touches would affect the card too much in regards to me enjoying it. And to be honest with you guys, it doesn't, right? So with the Shadow Chemistry style, the card actually performs really well in game. Now, I wouldn't necessarily call him the best type of defensive player, right? Because he doesn't have that similar characteristic to Bruno Fernandes in regards to really man-marking that one guy around the 18-yard box, on the edge of the 18-yard box. In the 3 different games that I played him in, it's not something that you notice, right? So you do have to control him in those areas to be able to block the edge of the 18-yard box, which isn't an issue. It's just nice to have when your players do that by themselves. It's what makes them a full meta card. Ronaldo Sanchez does it. Bruno Fernandes does it. Curtis Jones doesn't do it as often, right? So it's one of those things. It's like a 70-30 with him. It's very weird, right? So you do have to force that with him. He has selective attacking AI, right? Which is great to have in the center mid positions. Very similar to Wayne Rooney's card in regards to which types of positions he likes to utilize. A card like this, in my opinion, playing in the 5-3-2 formation would be really nice to have because he's a balance of being able to push forward and come back, but not be a super aggressive player. So, you know, I think I mentioned this in the first game, how he just feels very balanced, right? He just feels like a card that you can use in the middle of the pitch in a balanced way. Like, he'll be nice to have in the attack, he'll be nice to have in defense, but he's not like amazing at either or. Does that make sense? He's just very good at doing both. So a balance like that in the center mid position is absolutely incredible to have. To be honest with you guys, I really enjoyed using the card, right? With the Shadow Chemistry style, it works out well for him because he still has, and this is the big thing, right? 82 finishing with a 91 for shot power. It makes a huge difference for a card like this in regards to being usable in the shooting department, because when your finishing is at an 82, it's important that your shot power is higher so we can finish some of the opportunities that he was able to finish. So in my opinion, guys, as an SBC, he's 400k, which is really up there in my opinion, right? But I do think that he's a really cool card to use in the game in the center mid position, man. So if you guys are grinding the SBCs, grinding the upgrade packs, all that fun stuff, he's not a bad card to get, guys. For the Liverpool links you can work with, especially with Curtis Jones and Alexander-Arnold, there's a lot of cool variables to work with there. So I enjoyed using him. I just wanted to test out the base stuff. I'll let you guys know how he works. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. I got stuff to do today, bro. Ansu Fati's like 5.5 million coins, which is, you know, so I'll see you guys later. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.